Just, I'm just here today.
Yeah.
All right. Bells and whistles have been bailed and whistled. That's our theme music. I probably just play some Kendrick. You got on the Kendrick, but the Kendrick might sue us. He does run, but I got a feeling he bought his paper. So, welcome to the 4th episode of the Ricky Route. Make some noise for the clap. Yeah. We clapping, all right.
The Paul clap.
We got co-host. No, that's the roll clap. We got the Paul clap in a second. We got co-host, producer Moody. Kind of can see him. Can you go? There you go.
There you go.
And we got our first co-host slash big dog Paul, aka Pusha P, aka that boy fast. I think that's became his just how people know him. What up, P? Welcome to the Ricky Route.
What's up, man? Thank you. Glad to be here.
Speak the mic a little bit, man.
Glad to be here, man.
All right, there we go. Yeah, man. So we about to gas up real quick, and if you don't know Paul, a lot of people know Paul. I think Paul has made his impact on the run culture in more ways than one. Not only is he probably the most fashionable runner that I know, he was the first marathoner that I met. I think we met in real life at the marathon.
Yeah, something around that time, man. It was
2022.
2022. It was still during pandemic times for sure. We had crossed paths a couple times, but I don't think we knew that we ran. We were in that same type of boat of training and running and doing our thing in that space. So
right. And we kind of really connected, me, Paul, and JT after the Go St. Louis Marathon 2022, which is my first marathon.
Also my first marathon.
That was your first marathon?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I trained for that marathon completely by myself.
That's tough. Cause I don't recommend that at all.
No,
I think I had some training partners. Of course, you just mentioned JT.
Yeah.
My dog from when I first moved here. He was actually the first person to ever take me on a run in St. Louis. My first ever run in St. Louis was a 6-mile loop around Forest Park. But he didn't tell me how long it was.
He just said a loop.
Nah, he just said, yeah, meet me here. We gonna run. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have no real running shoes, nothing like that.
What you have on? You remember?
Man, had to be some. It was probably some stupid Flyknit, some. Okay. I don't know, not to shade Flyknit, but I mean, I'm much more educated.
Yeah,
I'm much more educated.
Right. Okay. Shout out JT.
Yeah, shout out to JT. But yeah, he just told me to meet him at the park. I'm like, cool. I'll meet you at the park. At this point, I'm not a runner at all. I don't fancy myself a runner. I was active in the gym and all that kind of stuff, but met him at the park, and that's when he told me it was 6 miles. I'm like, bro, I've never ran past 3 in my life.
And this has been up from there.
It's been quite a journey, man.
Dang, that's crazy. So run 6 miles. Boom. Was that right? Were you training for St. Louis at the time?
No, that was just me staying active.
Gotcha.
My running journey is in phases, right? So the first time I ever tried to be a runner was when I lived in Chicago. And I mean, just the scenery, just seeing people run on Lakeshore. That was okay, well, I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
That lasted probably 2 months.
Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
It was hard, tough. You just didn't enjoy it.
I probably wasn't in the right mindset. I mean, I think for me, I was moving differently. I was still out partying, kicking it, all that kind of stuff, and I just didn't have the bandwidth to think that this was supposed to be what I was doing. Right. I think that was the biggest thing. And I think the biggest thing is I was doing it by myself. So for me, I didn't have any type of motivation. It wasn't about getting healthy. It was just about finding something to do. I see all these people out here doing it. I can do that. I'm still active, all that kind of stuff, and it just failed miserably.
Chicago is a big run. Well, Paul is from Philly, by the way.
Yes.
Despite what some folks may think or say, no shade. Paul is from Philly, by way, he from Philly, all right. He been in St. Louis for a minute, but I mean, I think that just adds a layer. Paul's also a captain for STL Run Crew. It's brought so much as like leadership and insight. All right, so you run in Chicago, you moved to St. Louis, start training, ran Go St. Louis marathons when I kind of met you around that time, and then we just like locked in, dog. I didn't know nobody that ran like marathon, not one person. So when I met Paul and he's like a black runner, like that was like, oh my, I literally was the answer to my prayers, bro. I tell Paul all the time, like, I don't know where I would be if I didn't meet Paul, because I wouldn't have known how fast I can get. I would like we push each other. I mean, like, I'm gonna jump ahead a bit, but we ran Chicago together. We ran most of it together. We ran 22 miles together.
Most of it.
But that was so, like, that was probably the funnest, like, that was just so fun, bro. Like, me and Paul ran Chicago together. I didn't know if I had a goal time. I don't know if Paul had a goal time, but the funniest story, bro, we at the start line. I'm like, Paul, I'm kind of getting nervous. Like, Paul, man, what's the pace? Paul, like, man, I'm running on vibes.
That's crazy.
I'm like, vibes? I'm like,
crazy.
You running on vibes? So we ran on vibes for 22 miles until I was vibed out. And I was like, Paul, man, Paul get back, like, he kept looking to the side. I was just fading. And I'm like, finally, I was like, man, go, man. I'm done, man. How was Chicago, bro? Because, like, you ran, what, 3:26?
3:28.
3:28. And what you run in your first marathon?
3:50.
3:50.
Yeah.
3:28.
Yeah, it was around. Yeah, I mean, the first marathon, like, to take a step back, the first marathon, Go St. Louis, my goal was under 4. Right. And the funny part is, like, we got this goal to run a marathon. It's here. My first marathon, I don't really know what to expect. Right.
Yeah.
You train all these times. You hit 20 miles in your training. But then after your training, you realize you got another 6 more. You have no idea what that's going to feel like.
Right.
So my goal was like, all right, I've seen all these people, celebrities run. Okay, I just got to beat them. Under 4, cool. I'm cool with that, right?
Beat the celebrities?
Like,
who? Was it
the first person I looked at, I'm not going to say their name.
Okay.
Because they...
Oprah?
It wasn't Oprah.
Okay, because
but it was,
I think Oprah ran
It's got to be a rapper or something.
It was a rapper who is not in the best standing right now. So
okay.
Yeah. So that individual.
We got you. I think he ran New York.
Yeah, he ran.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was back in the day. I mean, it's cool. Like,
that's funny.
They ran under 4 or ran above 4 or whatever it was. So I was like, all right, cool. If they could do that, I know with this proper training, I can do that.
Got you.
Chicago was a little bit different because we were a little bit more seasoned. That would have been my, like, 4th. Yeah, it would have been. That was my 4th marathon.
Because you ran St. Jude and...
Yeah, ran St. Jude, and then I ran to Go St. Louis again.
Oh, twice.
Yeah, and ended up getting like 3:38. So knocked the time down to Chicago
3:20
to 3:28.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that experience changed my life in a way from a running perspective. Like, I think it's fun to see how far you've come and then participate in such a big event in one of my favorite cities.
Yeah.
Just seeing the level of participation from a spectator standpoint, you got 3 million people out there just cheering.
Crazy.
Had the support of my wife out there. She walked, I think, 13 miles.
No, she was everywhere, bro. I'm like, dang, like, she ran an M.
Yeah, she walked 13 miles to catch me at various points.
Yeah.
Along with her uncle, who that was his first ever marathon experience.
Wow.
Like, he was just dropping us off. In the beginning, he was going to go to watch the Bears game. And he was like, all right, I'll stay. And he tells me to this day, like, oh, that was one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life.
Wow.
So I think it's just in various ways when you enter in these events, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
How it's going to change you. Is it going to change you in a positive way, negative way? What's the next result going to be for you to either, hey, I never want to do this ever again, or I want to go forward and try to like crush this as best as I can.
Damn.
And from that energy that I got from Chicago, running with you, the spectators, just like it was kind of out of body, man. Like you sit there, you're finished, and then you like the next week you're just reflecting on like I really did that, like in a way that I couldn't have never imagined. Yeah, bro. So I think like even. And you talk about that way when you went to New York. Like it's just a total different energy that it gives you when you're running these big events. And I for that to be my first one, it was like
first major.
Your first major, it was magical.
So if you don't know, there's 6 majors. New York, 7 now. Damn. Yeah, Chicago, New York, Boston, Tokyo, London, Sydney.
Yep.
All right, so Eric's running his first major. He just found out what a star was last time. What's one piece of advice you would give Eric running his first marathon? He got a pretty lofty goal. That boy hopping in trying to run 3:30. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, say it.
I'm trying to run 3:30.
Okay,
you trying to run 3:30. Right. That's good. I mean, I feel like anytime somebody asks me a goal, it's like, all right, it's not even about realistic. It's about what I can do and what I've trained for and what I set up my training for. Like if I set up my training for the first one and say I wanted to go 3:30 and I didn't train like I went 3:30, then like that's the result that I'm expecting, right? So I feel like as long as you put in the training to get to that point and it's attainable, shoot for it. I mean, the thing that I do recommend is just enjoy. And really like enjoy the overall experience, man. Like the hardest part for me anytime I'm entering a race or in a training block is the actual training, because that's way more like dedication that you'll ever do to get to this one singular event, right? And I don't think I ever like understood it until I got in the sport of running. Like you watch the Olympics and all this kind of stuff, and people run like to the 100 meters, for example. You training all your life for this 9 second event, and then it's over, right? So I think like for us in this distance of marathon running, like enjoy the build up, be as dedicated as you possibly can, give yourself grace when you can't get to a certain point or in your training, and then the day of, soak it all up, man. Soak it up, because
Chicago, bro.
Especially that. Especially that. I would say like just have fun, man. Yeah. Like have as much fun as humanly possible during that time.
Cool. So I'm gonna run, kill myself, and then go party afterwards.
Yeah. Why not?
That's the plan, dog. Chicago is a vibe, man.
It is.
Can I ask, what was your biggest lesson learned from Go St. Louis to Chicago to get you from 350 to 3:30?
That's a good question, man. Co-host, man. Moody on it. Yeah.
Biggest lesson learned? I think like from my first one to the fourth, I think the biggest lesson I learned was, well, I'll put it this way, like the feeling I felt from the first marathon I ever did was this is the hardest physical activity I've ever done in my life.
Gotcha.
And from that, I caught the bug of wanting to continue what that looks like. But also understanding that I'm not as young as I used to be, and I have to figure out a way to balance me wanting to get faster with who I actually am and physically. Like, I think there's a pressure you almost feel because you have access to a lot of people that are running fast to catch them automatically. But you don't know what their journey is. They could have been running for 10, 12, 15 years. I haven't. Right? So I think the biggest lesson I learned is to give myself grace in this journey. And as I give myself grace, I'm still enjoying it. Gotcha. What I don't want to do is, I found this running thing later in life, I don't want to get burnt out and where I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So it's taking my time to really understand where I am and how I want to get there, but also not making it the end all be all.
Gotcha.
So I don't know, like it's less about the physical for me. It's more about like mentally, how much can I take? How much can I still be dedicated to this and still enjoying it as I go through the process?
Cool. Can we sidebar a little bit, because you spoke to something like seeing somebody not trying to run faster than them, not know how much they train. Can we just speak to the time when you had me running out there with Joe?
With Joe from Detroit?
Yeah.
When was that? Oh, at the shakeout?
Yes,
Yeah.
at the shakeout. I didn't know who that man was, how he was training. P behind me, I'm running forward. He keep going faster. You know,
Yo, I didn't even know that. Bro just had ran sub 3, not too far.
Yeah, it was
tired.
it was funny. It was supposed to be a shakeout, man. It's supposed to get you ready for the race day.
That was a 5K, for real.
The next day, and
Y'all right.
Joe was there. And
shout out Joe, man.
Shout out Joe,
from Detroit. We went 3 man.
yeah, no, I mean, we had like an 8:30 pace for a shakeout. It's only 3 miles, cool. And then Eric came up, and Joe, I think he was either doing strides or he was trying to pick up the progression or whatever his routine is, right, to get ready for the next day.
Just cruising.
And yeah, he was, relaxed, cruising, you know, he's fast. Like, you know what I mean? I'd let him go forward. Like, I mean, not let him, but it's just like, I'm not about to catch this man.
Yeah.
And then all I see is Eric just running past me.
Trying to catch Joe?
Trying to catch Joe.
Then tug at my shirt and like, slow down.
But I was like, okay, I guess he lit.
Funny story about Joe. Like recently, I think I told Paul, I hope you don't mind me sharing, but I was trying to figure out if I'm going to do a 2-week or a 3-week taper. I hit up Joe. I was like, hey, bro, you think I should do a 2 or 3 week taper for Detroit? He was like, bro, I don't taper.
Yeah, he definitely.
I'm like, he sent me a screenshot, bro. He had his last marathon. He had ran 90 miles the week before. Then he ran the marathon. Then he ran 90 miles the next week.
Dang, boy.
That's who you was running in the shakeout with. So I'm like, bro, never mind. I'm gonna figure this out, because I'm definitely not doing a taper. But
he's also a good dude, man. Like from the perspective of that next day, we ran the half marathon here.
Oh yeah.
And I was trying to PR. And if it wasn't for Joe, I wouldn't have PR.
Dang.
Like he was I don't know what happened at the start, but I lost him at the start. And we got connected probably around, like, I want to say mile 7, 8. I don't know. It was somewhere like in the back half of the race. Mm-hmm. I see him behind me, and he ended up like pacing me to the finish.
I think he was actually doing a workout.
Yeah, like he.
I don't know if he.
I don't know.
Like, I got a progression workout.
My dog made sure.
That's what's up.
That I was like stride by stride, and then after like the last like 400, 800, he kicked up, and
that's what's up.
But I was able to PR because of them, and I think like that's a testament of like the people that we are meeting in this space.
Yeah, for
in which there's like a lot of sharing,
sure.
There's a lot of knowledge, there's no gatekeeping. It's like, okay, I've been doing this, let me talk to them and see kind of if I can mirror some of what they're doing and get some gain from this person, that person. Like I think that's the beauty of all of this, which was unexpected to me.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Like I don't think I would have ever realized how open and cool people would be in this space.
It changed how to be transparent, bro. Like my relationship with black men. Like just the sharing of information. We're like, sometimes if we want to know something, we might not even ask, because we assume they're not gonna give us the answer. Yeah. But like folks I'm in the running community, like it's total opposite, dog. Like the sharing of information, like the lack of gatekeeping. I mean, it's a great example as we kind of navigate into Detroit, talking about Detroit. We're running Detroit Free Press Marathon. Yes, sir. Me and Paul. Hopefully, I'll stay with you for longer than 22 miles this time. But even just to lean in on like Detroit, when I went to Detroit and I ran my first half marathon in 2022, I ran the race. And after was like an after party. So it's my first time. I think I mentioned it last time, but like my first introduction to like run club culture outside of running. So like I said, after party was like lit. But before the after party, I got the hella early because I was like down there by myself. Well, no, actually, Val actually popped up and like surprised me. It was actually dope. But I went to the shakeout after party by myself, and like me and Joe just like chopped it up for like 30 minutes, and he was just asking about St. Louis and like, bro, you need to start a run club and asked me like the racial makeup of St. Louis, and I was like totally off when I said it was 50-50. And he was like, nah, bro. I'm like, and I looked it up. I'm like, damn, it's like 10% black. So like I literally didn't even know, but like shout out to like Joe for like just kind of showing the blueprint. Like they've been around maybe like 6, 7, 8 years. I'm not sure, maybe like 6, 7 years, but just like sharing information and like inspiring me, like, bro, you got to start a run club in St. Louis, and kind of showing me firsthand of like what run club culture looks like. And now full circle, we going back to Detroit, really, which is so funny. Like I experienced firsthand like what black led run club culture was in Detroit. Came back to St. Louis, we've created that here, and now we taking our first travel trip back to Detroit. Is like so full circle, and we running the Detroit Free Press Marathon. We got some goals.
This go around, I got some goals for sure.
Man, speaking, man, what is it, man? Live on the Ricky route. We finna hear what he finna vibe me into.
I'm gonna try to vibe you in the sub 3:15 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like. But it also depends on, I mean, you know this, like going into a race, whether it's a half marathon, 5K, don't really matter. It's how you feel waking up.
Yeah.
And understanding how your body is going to respond to 26 miles that's a tough part. But yeah, like sub 3:15 for sure. Like I'm definitely trying to PR from what I did in Chicago, and then like ultimate goal is sub 3:15, and depending on like how I feel, like
say it.
Nah.
Say it.
I mean, look, my watch said I could go sub 3, but I don't believe it.
Your watch say 2:59. Yeah, all your apps do. Trust me, because I see them.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I'm being realistic. I'm happy with a PR anytime I can get it.
I feel that too.
But yeah, it really is. You know, like when I say I run off vibes, is that like how I feel before, during, and after. Like is how I kind of figure it out from there. But yeah, sub 3:15.
Okay.
For right now, that might change.
All right, we gonna see.
Cool.
What shoes you running in?
I don't know yet, man. I'm most comfortable in Alpha Flies, because I've run 3 of my marathons in Alpha Flies, and all my halves in Alpha Flies. The only race that I did not run, there's 2 of them. The first one I ran in Vapor Flies, and I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
They just hurt my feet.
I can feel that. They're more like a 5K shot.
And that's when like. The beauty of this
is
just
figuring it out.
You're just figuring it out, right? Like I could probably do a half in those. I could probably do a 10K in those, but a full, no chance.
Yeah.
And then I ran the Broad Street Run this year in the DV8 Nitro 2 Elites.
Yeah.
And I like those. I just don't think I could run a full in them. I think it's from a stability standpoint.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too light. So I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna figure it out. I do like what On has done with the Cloud Boom Strike. I had to get like used to it. I do like those. What else? I haven't tried. I'm gonna try some different things leading up. But if all else fails, it's gonna be the Alpha Fly.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about shoes, shoes like is probably like, so being a sneakerhead turned runner, like that is like the best. I feel like a kid. Like, I ain't gonna show you all my shoes, but Paul, actually, let me tell you how Paul be dog. Like, so we rock with Mizuno, right? I really love Mizuno. Actually, so if you look, Paul, those are my shoes right now in order of like top So
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So Mizuno has 2 shoes in my top 3, right?
Okay.
Mizuno hit me up like, hey, I'm thinking if they shoot me another shoe, they say, hey, we got another shoe for Paul.
Hey.
I'm like, dang, all right, just go ahead and send it. You know, I ain't trying to say, what about me? And nothing like that. I just said, all right, cool, dope. Paul got the shoe. So I think it just speaks to like the impact that we have in the run culture. And you should be really proud of that, bro. And I'm proud of you too, man, for like leaning in on that. But I digress. What's your top 2 of all time? Don't give it no thought. Top 2 of all time.
Alpha Fly 2s, just because they've been the best to me.
Okay.
Right. And then
give me 3 because I don't like those.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay. 3.
So that's 1. What's 2?
As far as like racing or just all time?
All time.
Like, I'm really starting to really like the Cloud Boom Strikes.
Oh, wow.
So I've been becoming more of an On fan.
Eric, can you hand me the Cloud Boom Strike? No, not those. Yeah. This is a Cloud Boom Strikes. Shout out to Matt and On.
I think like for me, I just had to get used to the sizing. Once I got used to the sizing and I broke them in, it's fantastic. Like enough cushion, enough support, enough bounce, like everything around that shoe. I was like, oh, okay, I understand it now. Like,
the plate, something is in the insole.
Yeah,
like you can't take the insole out.
Yeah, the insole, because
the insole has like some type of technology where like
it's like super
the
thick.
foam is in the
So realistically, once I got used to it, and it really got broke, I really broke those in. I was like, nah, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like
I was
fantastic. 3.
Give me a trainer.
A trainer?
Daily.
What is it? This I've been doing a lot of like daily stuff in the Surfer 2s.
Oh dang. Yeah.
Yeah. On Surfer 2s. Look, this is probably in the last.
Don't like On is like a hot take. So a lot of people don't like On.
It's a hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
Because I like a narrow feel.
Gotcha.
Like for my foot, I like it snug. That's why I really like the Alpha Flies. Because because it gives you that like sock feeling, right? But the Surfer 2s, and I don't think they even make them anymore. I might be speaking out of turn. I have no idea. But when I tried them and broke those in, I was like, oh, okay, I can do all my easy miles in these.
Okay. I haven't even ran in those yet.
Give them a spin. Like they're much different than the other ones that I didn't like. That's like those are my like top 3 right now.
Hold on, quick pause. This guy calling me.
Nah, good.
Yo.
Where they at?
The crib.
Surfer 2s. Oh, right there. This is the gray one.
Yeah, they did. They working on it now.
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
I think I wore those.
Yeah, you probably at the shakeout.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I figured it out.
I can't like the monsters.
Paul gonna take me to Saligi and let's
you can't just point to them like I know what shoes are.
The ones that you was about.
Yeah, she gets some
phones. You can't wear these.
No.
What's wrong with these? So what do you look for in a shoe for the most part?
Like 245, 230.
It like narrow fit.
Right. Like super narrow fit.
It depends on what I'm trying to do though. If I'm trying to go fast, like how does it respond when I pick my cadence up?
Trash, man. You can have those, E.
I don't even walk.
I don't know how I got them. I don't know if we're gonna keep them there, but yeah. No, for real, E, you can have those.
I don't even walk.
You need an insole though.
Yeah, I don't even walk around. But like to compare, like,
all right, we back.
Yeah, we like. I think On hit or miss for me, right? But when I like it,
it's in your top 3. Your top 3, you have 2 On shoes.
Yeah, and that's currently. I don't know. I'm like I said, leading up to Detroit, I'm gonna be trying some different things.
Man, like, Eric running them Zoom flies. I can't lie. I haven't ran in them yet. So
we talked about Nike the other day. Like for me, the only Nike shoe I can run in or actually enjoy is the Alpha.
Yeah.
Like that's okay.
So you don't like the Zoom flies at all?
I haven't tried them. Okay.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't really have a desire.
I don't either.
To wear Nike trainers.
Gotcha.
For like everyday stuff, because I think there's so many different options. Like the Mizuno Sky.
Hold on, man. Damn, we can't completely bash Nike.
That's true.
Nike did just give us a community.
Yeah,
shout out, look, Nike on like the philanthropy and like community side. Love y'all.
We wasn't bashing them.
We weren't bashing, but maybe now we can get in the rooms and do some creative direction, man. Like what you need to do, man. Shout out Nike though.
It's
what you say about Mizuno?
The Mizuno, the Skyward Nines.
Cause I do love Mizuno, bro.
Yeah,
can you grab those? The fourth one, the one that's up top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, down.
The blue ones.
Yup. They in my top 4 right there.
Yeah, like those
from Buddies, bruh.
Like, and I don't know if I ever
Sky
like
Nines.
if I seek out like trainers, right, or everyday shoes.
Yeah. Because you should be getting, we low key should be getting them now. So I mean.
But like when I put them on and I tried them for the first time, I was like, oh, okay, like I can get down with this. Okay. And then when I started breaking them in, they probably around like 70 miles right now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Dang,
like
70?
Yeah. Like my daily runs are between the Surfer 2s and the Skyward 9.
So one thing I learned, so a daily trainer is essentially a shoe you just wear for most of your runs. I'm realizing now how important a daily trainer is because when you're building, and I think I'm learning a lot as I like build. I'm coaching Paul right now. Me and Jordan are coaching Paul, and this has been like an amazing experience.
They've been kicking my butt too, bro. Like they've been giving me some wild workouts, man.
Hey,
like,
what's funny is
so pace so fast. They like, oh, we got school.
So here's what it is. So Coach Stone, she creates like the speed work. And then, so Paul's speed work is on Tuesday, mine on Wednesday. Okay. I give Paul the workout on Tuesday and see how you feeling, bro? Good work. I'm cooked, so I can get myself mentally prepared because I got the same workout the next day. But how important daily miles are, so how important daily trainers are, and like that's where you're gonna like you get a race shoe, like you probably not gonna put a lot. It's gonna be hard to get that to 100 unless you're doing like speed work. But majority of your miles are on that daily trainer. So I'm really realizing how important a solid daily trainer. Some you can like when your legs are cooked. When you tired, something you can throw in and know like, okay, I need to just trudge through this 8 or through this 6, and finding a solid shoe like you said, the Mizuno. Mizuno is my go. Mizuno would be my top brand right now. Me personally, just I feel like they just doing the normal stuff right, like nothing extra. They just like got the normal stuff right with the Mizuno Neo Vistas. I know you didn't particularly like them as much the first iteration. But the second ones are fire.
The first ones are cool. Like I think for me, they got too squishy. Yeah, they got too squishy too fast. So like I couldn't. It just didn't feel right on my foot. I don't know what. I'm not too technical on like the different phones and all that kind of stuff. It's just more of a feel. Yeah. Like if it feels right, I'm good for the type of activity.
The
right?
vibe.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of squishy, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on a run? Both of y'all.
I don't want to go into my story, but you can go first.
The craziest thing that's ever happened to me, probably almost got attacked by a dog.
A little dog or a big dog?
Nah, it was a big dog.
Dang.
Big dog. And I'm a dog lover, man. But that dog about to catch some hands.
I'm ready to kick a dog, bro.
Yeah, no, I was over by Tower Grove, right on Kings Highway.
Oh, yeah, tell me about that.
It was probably like 14-mile run. So I had probably like 4 miles left. But I was right across the street from the park. And it was like, it's crazy because it's happenstance. Like I'm running south on Kings Highway going towards Arsenal, I think. Mm-hmm. And I'm on the right side of the street. And I'm getting to the light so I can cross over to the park. And then as soon as I get to like, I don't know, 400 meters from the corner, this dude opens the door and all you see is this big black lab just shoot out the door.
Damn.
All you see is teeth, growling, barking, and I just put up a guard. If it's about to be that, it's about to be that. Yeah. But luckily nothing happened. Okay. And then I guess because living in the city, it's just there's so much traffic. and you can't really get a feel for like how people are going to drive. No matter where you are in the city, it doesn't matter. I don't care where you are, south, north, in downtown, don't matter. Like I've almost gotten hit by.
Do you think that's a St. Louis thing, or you think just?
I think
mugs can't drive nowhere, or St. Louis elevated.
I think it is more so people aren't really
aware of paying attention.
Yeah, aware of paying attention to pedestrians because I mean, realistically, if you're running in St. Louis and you're trying to run on the sidewalks, that might be more dangerous because of how bad they are.
True.
In some areas, so you might have to transition to the street so you don't kill yourself on the sidewalk.
I got a safety tip. That's totally true. If you're like running a sidewalk and you see a car about to pull out,
run behind that.
Run behind them. If they don't make eye contact with you, and see you, run behind them. Because 10 times out of 10, they on their phone, they going, oh shit, look up, and then turn. So if you see a car about to pull out on the side street, go behind them. That is Ricky Rouse safety. My craziest thing, I just thought of it, honestly, is I think you might have saw this in Go St. Louis when they were resuscitating that dude.
Oh.
Dog. So shout out to the homie. I found out he was okay, but bro, like I'm running, I'm seeing like trucks, like golf carts and like quads, like passing, like speeding, like dang, what's going on? I get up there, they're like resuscitating this dude. I'm like, imagine you on mile 23 of a marathon.
That's never good to
fighting
see.
for your life, and you literally see a young guy fighting for his life. So I'm like, shit. I start praying. I go, it's a out and back. I come back, they're still resuscitating this dude. I'm like, oh my God, dog. Like they were resuscitating him for at least a few minutes. Coming to find out he was okay, he lived, but he just passed out. Like that was like, bro, my time. You look at my time, like I ran hella slow after that, bro. I'm like, that's really messed me up, man. Like something you don't want to see at mile 23 is somebody getting resuscitated, bro.
This is your first marathon too?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I was having the darkest thoughts, but dude, okay, man, he lived, man. Shout out to the homie, man.
All right. I'll go into my story. You can see I won't talk about it as much or say too many words about it, but it was a nice hot day. I went to St. Anne, was running the sidewalk. I'm running the parking lot over by St. Anne where the Edge Fitness is. And I thought I ate pretty well that day, but I would just say just keep some wipes in your car just in case, you have an accident while running. So, yes.
You sharded it?
Just don't trust that Ford Fart. Just don't trust it.
I forgot about that story when I was running the Go St. Louis the last time. I was behind somebody that had an accident.
I thought he was about to be with me. He said, "No, I was behind."
I was behind somebody. I thought
he was behind Drew. Eric.
I had an accident, man. Yeah, it was during the race too, and I'm just like, hey, I said, I was just thinking to myself, I mean, bro, it's not that serious, man. We can.
What do you do if? Damn, hold on one second. Yeah, this damn dives.
I mean, we
got edits.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Here's the bad thing. I didn't even know what happened.
Jeff.
It was 2 miles. Didn't know what happened. Still ran my 2 miles. No, it was 4 miles. Ran 2 miles. Happened.
Perfect.
Got back to the car. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Went to the bathroom right there.
Get on the Jeff.
That's crazy.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, my man was running a relay. He was running a marathon relay, and I was like, why don't you just like?
Oh, I'm about to say something. Oh, we're talking about relieving yourself. What you gonna do if like you about to like BQ and you gotta pee, bruh? You can't stop.
Oh,
are you going on yourself?
Yeah. At this point, if I'm about to be
okay,
I'm not pulling over. Bro.
Pee is so different than
Okay. So what if it's number 2?
Oh my!
What if you like look at your watch like I can't stop?
Yeah, I don't know
about that. Going 2?
No, I'm not going 2.
My pride.
I don't think I can go 2, man. I don't think
it's okay.
I don't think I can like physically get to the point where it's like I'm either going I'm going to do this.
We the Johnson & Johnson sponsor at that one.
Yeah, no.
Oh man,
it could make for a crazy story though, but nah, I'm cool.
All right.
At this point, I will never say never.
Okay.
But at this point in my life,
give me a heads up. Anywhere around, give me a heads up, please. All right, man. So run safe, run all that. All right, so we hit the road. We come on with are we hitting the road? We on the road still, E? Or we a little
on the road.
Okay.
Past Detroit.
I think last time we talked about I think Eric asked me like my favorite like run gear.
Yep.
And I think I said Normatex.
Yep.
Like my best purchase I've ever made are like the Hyper Ice Normatex. And I know a lot of people getting into running and like it's so much, bro. It's shoes, it's watches, it's glasses, it's gels, it's belts, all of this, right? I'm big on, I won't get to what I say, but what's one like run gear that like is you would say like is a must?
I'll give you two.
Okay.
One is like an actual heart rate monitor. And that
like, do you got one that go across your chest?
I got the chest strap.
Got you.
And I think that has allowed me to be better at my training.
A Polar?
It's a
Is it called
Garmin.
Polar?
Is it
Garmin?
Yeah, I got the Garmin. I forget which version I have. But it's just allowed me to track things a little bit better.
So do you wear that often?
Yeah, especially in the summertime.
Your heart rate be low, bro.
Yeah.
I be like, Paul heart rate be crazy, and you don't realize till you run with him, and he ain't. Sometimes I be like, are you breathing? Like he be like, yeah, bro, like having full conversations like Twister. He be rapping, he can rap like Twister while he running. All right, so heart rate monitor. If you don't know, like they have one go around your waist, and I have a Coros that goes around
your arm.
my arm,
Yep.
which I think is a little less accurate from what I researched. But I got a Coros, and you got a Garmin. I don't know if they even have a chest.
I think it's they could be interchangeable. I'm not sure, but like for me, it has allowed me to kind of dive a little bit deeper into kind of where I am from a heart rate standpoint, how much I'm actually like maximizing the workout, where I'm at from that standpoint. Mm-hmm. And the other part is like the Normatex have been cool, but I bought like lacrosse balls.
Oh yeah, yep.
For like pressure point massage workout.
Hurt so good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hurt so good. Like for real. Like, and it's a cheap, inexpensive way.
Yeah.
To help with all your recovery. Yeah. So like just a regular lacrosse ball.
I think they come in. I bought Amazon like a pack of two. It was like $7.
Yeah. And just like wherever you're sore or need that extra like massage that the little gun can't get to. Yeah. Sit on that thing.
Sit on that thing. Bruh, Val be like, what you doing, bro? I'm gonna make all kind of noises. But recovery, bro. Like, I might say this every episode, bro. Like, I will stop a run 5 minutes early to foam roll and recover. If I got somewhere to be at 3 and it's 2:55, I'm stopping and I'm foam rolling, because that and strength training has proven to be like, I feel like the secret sauce, man. Like recovery, like I bring the foam roll, I bring the massage gun, the lacrosse balls is just such an addition. Cause man, when you're running a lot and like you have to recover, you got to warm up, you got to recover. I think like that's one of the last things that people implement, but it's got to be one of the first things you implement, man. Cause being injury free is my number one goal.
Yeah, and I had to learn that, honestly. Like, it's so easy to skip the actual recovery because you are tired, because you just went through a workout. Yeah. So, I mean, even if you're doing 5 to 10 minutes, it's going to help. So, yeah, I it's weird. Like, some weeks, like, because you get into this space, and again, I talked about grace, giving yourself grace earlier. Like, you have to remember that you're not perfect. Yeah. And each week is going to be different. Like, some weeks my recovery is A1. Other weeks, not so much. Yeah. Right? So it's just important to try to implement these things, and active recovery too. Like, we talked about this last week. Like, my legs, when I talk about my legs,
say that,
man. My legs, I'm sore from lifting, sore from running. I could, like, every step I was just like, how am I going to get this 8 miles in? Yeah. Did it anyway, trash run, whatever. but the next day, all my soreness is gone. And I got that active recovery. Shout out to Ryan.
Yep.
He used to live in St. Louis, but he used to always tell me, like, when you get into this space, like, you're gonna be sore, but getting the blood flowing again is gonna speed up that recovery. Okay. So like, even if you go for a walk or a walk run or whatever it may be, like, get your legs moving.
Run through the soreness.
Run through the soreness.
Yeah, I called Paul, bro, that day because I never experienced it like I felt it. Dog. My legs was so sore. I had a 16-mile long run. This was the week before last.
Yeah,
and I like walked like 3 or 4 different times the last like couple miles. I was done, bro. I was running by myself, which is terrible to do 16 miles, and I was walking. I want to say that because dogs walk, okay? Dogs walk. I'm telling you, I walk, and then I think Paul had just posted about like running through the soreness. Shout out Ryan. I guess Ryan gave him that gym a few years ago, and then next day my legs were so sore. But you know the difference between like soreness and like something's wrong or like pull. And well, I guess you don't know, but you will get to know the difference, especially when you have little injuries. You get to know what is soreness and what is like an injury. I knew it was soreness. I ran through it, and the next day, I felt fresh. I'm like, how do I go from sore? I ran through the soreness. So, if you're feeling sore and you're training for something, like, run through it, bro. Like, you know, and I'm not a PT. Like, if there's something wrong, like, go see a PT. But if it's soreness, run through it. Especially Paul finna touch. I think I asked him, you finna touch 60 next week. 60. What you think is the most mileage you've ever had?
Probably
in a week?
That would be the most mileage I've ever done in a week. Probably like the closest I've gotten is 50. Well, probably the week before 58.
Right. So you gonna be running through the soreness?
Yeah, I'm gonna be running through the soreness for sure. But I think it's also important, like, if you are super sore and you do run through the soreness and go through active recovery, it's cool, to your point, to walk, to slow down. Like, it's fine. Like, just get the miles on the feet.
Yeah.
So you can still be active and still progressing your training. But it's cool to walk, man. Like, it's fine. There's no rules to this. Like,
yeah.
There's no rules to, like, and a big thing about that is, like, even when you go to Chicago or you go to whatever marathon you're going to, like, people walk.
You don't see most walking,
cool.
Bro.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, don't put so much pressure on yourself to, like, oh, I gotta run this whole thing. Nah, if it's
you're not finna win.
And I'm definitely not about to win. And if I gotta walk, I'm gonna walk.
Yeah.
And it's cool, and I'm fine with that. Like, you just gotta be understanding and again, give yourself grace with the opportunity that you present yourself with.
You got anything on this? I'm finna switch gears.
No, I love my massage gun. I pull that out even at work all the time, so no one looks at me any different. So
at work?
No, I'll be at the airport just. They be like, "What's that? What's that vibration noise going on?"
That might not be the best place to pull out a massage gun at the airport.
I got everybody using it. They be like,
"Let me see that thing. Let me see that real quick."
No, we talked about massage guns, Normatec,
run
through soreness. What's your fueling looking like to keep up with those paces?
We're just talking
again, like, when I tell you I'm learning, I'm learning, man. Like, I don't have a perfect strategy. I use gels. Like, my favorite gel right now is Precision Fuel.
Gotcha.
Because I like the consistency. I like the flavor. And then also the last marathon I did with Never Second, which is cool. I like Scratch. Oh, yeah, the Never Second gels, they fire. They taste good.
What flavor you give you?
This is fruit punch. But yeah, like, I think that's the trickiest part for me, and that's what I'm not good at. Right, is figuring out what the fueling standpoint is, because also, like, a part of your recovery is how you feel. Getting your body ready for the next day.
Yeah,
and how you eat, how many carbs you consume. Like, the good thing about it is, like, my secret weapon is caffeine. And I've got my caffeine strategy.
Okay, so you love the coffee runs, basically.
Oh, coffee run, man! What?
That's how Paul Renee ran over it.
Coffee? What?
Do you drink coffee before you run?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do? I
absolutely.
Used to. I can't no more.
Absolutely, it's if I don't, it's gonna be a trash run. Like, I have to have some type of caffeine stimulant when I run.
Which could come in the form of a gel.
Yeah, it could come in the form of a gel if you don't have the idea or if you don't have the ability to grab coffee or whatever your favorite caffeine snack is, whatever. I don't know.
This actually might. Fueling may be the last thing people think about when running,
and it's probably the most important.
It's probably one of the most important. And I was actually, before we started, I was just talking to Paul because I know Paul. He put me on scratch. He might even got me my first scratch, whatever it was, pack. Told him I'm trying to get away from gels, which I don't even know why, but I'm gonna try this like sports drink carb. So I don't like running with bottles, so I don't even, this is going to crash and burn because I don't really like running with bottles, but I'm just trying to just experiment with different things in terms of like fueling, because when you start running like more than I say 4 or 5 miles, you need to be intaking something. You're losing a lot of salt, you're losing a lot of, you're sweating a lot, and granted, I don't know why I'm trying to act like I know like scientifically what you're losing, but you're losing some shit that you need to replenish in your body.
What's my man's name? Rosen?
Rosner Performance?
Rosner Performance? Yeah, like a lot of the stuff that I've tried, I've gotten from him just because of science back. And some of the stuff works, some of it doesn't work for me. But I think it's a part of me experimenting like what works for my body and my nutrition standards, right?
Yeah.
So even during the Chicago Marathon, I couldn't. I don't think I could eat enough carbs.
How many gels you have in Chicago?
Oh man, it's
12.
Popping them back.
Once every 25, 30 minutes, I think.
Did you use them all?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Like, but the crazy part about it was, again, like I think from a gel standpoint, I may have done it right, but I ended up cramping in mile 25. No, 23.
Got you.
23 or so, but I don't think that had anything to do with nutrition. I think I wasn't, like, my muscles weren't strong enough to get me to the finish line, right? So
yeah.
I think there's a variation of how you do these things. Like, it has to be nutrition, it has to be strength, it has to be recovery, it has to be a harmony, a combination of all these things. But what works for you best is like, because every gel is not going to work for everybody, because it may upset your stomach, it may give you a headache, it may like. So it's just experimenting those type of things, right?
That's it. I think even we shout out the homie Rosner, who I think is like a nutritional scientist.
Yeah, he's a very technically sound scientist dude.
But you won't know until like, and granted, like, damn, this like, it can be like these things can get expensive. But if you're doing it, like, it does come with a cost, like literally. But the only way you're gonna know if you like try new things. So, I mean, I would start with, like, I know Eric takes like goo.
I take goo.
So they got goo. I prefer like Morton and Never Second for Chicago. I think I had like 9 gels. I had 5 Never Seconds and 4 Mortons, and they were passing out Mortons on the course too, which I had no idea about. So, and I picked Morton and Never Second because people have historically said that they work well in your stomach. But there's like hella brands of like gels and like goos and like super high carb sport drinks. So you got to kind of figure it out, like what works best for you, because you will need it at some point, and you got to just figure out what works for you.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't like the consistency of them too.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
So it's like it's hard for people to actually physically take the gel.
Yeah,
like it's not the greatest thing in the world, but like there are some that are like superior in taste.
Are you a gummy worm person? To switch out for gels, if need be.
I am a candy person, bro. Starburst, Skittles, gummy bears, gummy worms. But I think the again, like, it's about understanding that all of that is carbs.
Yep.
Right. So it's going, like, if that's your thing and it works for you, I can't knock it. Okay. Like, whatever works. I'm
gonna switch gears a little bit. What is? I mean, we talk about like the physical benefits of running, but what has running done for you all, like, mentally?
I know for me, like, I tend to make very big, lofty goals, and I kind of get into doing so many different things. But for running, once you take that first step to that jog, that's your first goal. There's second goal, third goal. That's each step compounds to the next step, and then past that, you can build on more goals from that. So I think when you get into running, first, like especially for me, your goal is just to keep as to how far I can go. I can go this mile this week. Okay, cool. Let's try it next week. Let's try to go 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles. And so your goals kind of compound like that. And that's the biggest mental benefit. And it's helped me like in other lifestyles try to take goals and take them to smaller chunks instead of just making these big, huge, lofty goals I can never reach in like the span of 2 months of being depressed about it. So that was my big thing.
Good. What about you, P?
I think it's given me a lot of clarity around like what you can do when you're focused on something or focused on a goal, right? I think I got injured earlier this year, and I paused running for like, what is it, maybe 2 weeks off?
What was it?
Hamstring. Yeah, hamstring. That was like one of the first times I ever like felt like really, really hurt, right? But took 2 weeks off.
Which can be when you got something that like literally gives you like life and have it taken away, that can be tough, man.
It was very tough for me in that 2 week span. Like I'm walking around the house and I just feel completely different, right? I think the activity of running and understanding that everybody can do it. We were born to use our legs and to run and to walk and be active. It's giving me a sense of like going back to like my youth and understanding that this is a very like, I don't know, primal activity. Like, is nothing nuanced about running outside of like all the technical aspects and all that kind of stuff. But when you strip it down to the basics, it just gives you an opportunity to step back in the rat race of life of kind of all the things that are like going on outside of your control. Yeah. And when you run, you are ultimately in control. Yeah. So it gives me that sense of clarity and understanding of this is something that I love to do, and it makes me feel whole. It makes me feel happy. It makes me a better person, a better husband, a better father, a better friend. Like, it just mentally gives me so much more clarity that I never would have expected. Like, I mean, I played sports all my life. I played tennis since I was 4 years old, and tennis didn't give me this. Because I think it was always a competition between somebody else. This is a competition within myself, and it gives me that idea that I can do these things. It gives me that solace. Like, it's just a very calming thing, even in the hard workouts. Like, it's just like, oh, it's cool. Like, I can do this. You know what I mean? Just to your point, one foot in front of the other. We're here. Yeah. So
even when you don't feel like doing it sometimes, bro. I told Pete the other day, I probably had one of my best workouts I've ever had. And when I woke up, I did not want to do that, bro. I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I training for a marathon? Yeah. Why am I doing it? This is going to be tough. And I did it and killed it. And I think what you just said just speaks to like, it gives you another layer of like accountability. And like, for me mentally, it just completely changed how I operate. I think I actually was talking to Val recently about like when I first started running and why running just like changed my life mentally. And I think it was the first time, and I never said this out loud, but it was the first time that I was like actively loving myself. Like, running was like something that I could feel and see myself doing that I knew was making me better, and essentially was like me actively loving myself. Like, love is an action. Yeah. And I think up until that point, I wasn't ever doing anything that was like actively loving myself. And that was loving myself. And in return, it helped me mentally, physically, spiritually. I became a better husband, father, community member, friend, brother. And I mean, I don't have the time to talk about how running had changed my life. And I also don't think like, even though tennis like didn't hit for you, running might not hit for you. Yeah. It might be something else. It might be yoga. It might be boxing. It might be badminton. It might be anything. But what's the one?
Anything but pickleball.
Anything but pickleball. That's not it. That ain't gonna give it to you.
Don't do that.
Anything but pickleball. Paul does not rock with pickleball. It's so funny. We do not like pickleball. We are pro tennis. So whatever you, I think I'm just an advocate for like finding a thing that you can do that when you do it, you feel like you're loving yourself, even through the tough times. Something you can like know you can do. That's why my number one goal is to be injury free, because when I can't run, I just don't like how that feels, bro. But I think Run Crew, like community, has given me another layer. Like if and when one day I can't run, like the running community is like just as important to me now as like running. Like the top two things in my life right now to do, my favorite things to do, are one, spend time with my family, and two, long run, bro. Like I look forward to long run like it's going to like the club back in the day. Like I'm putting it on, I'm dressed up. I literally be like, man, what shoes I'm gonna wear? Like I be literally like thinking about that stuff the day before, because like it's the running part, the challenge, but also like the community part. And I didn't mention fashion. I'm gonna divert a little bit because we coming on the home stretch.
Gotcha.
Fashion wise, like I really, and people have said this before, like on the internet, like homie, I remember Jared was like, dog, Paul be like dripping, like where he did it.
Shout out to Jared.
Shout out to Jared, man. I mean, it's a lot of dope cats in the run community, man. Shout out Jared. What's like your favorite like running brand, bro? Like
my favorite?
Yeah, like what if you had to like if you running you just BQ, you running Boston, like what you got on?
Oh, Satisfy.
Dang.
Satisfy. I'm just Satisfy is like it.
You smile differently.
No, like I don't know what it is about that brand, man, but it gives me like I'm a huge Amy Leon Dore fan. And just like some type of Amy Leon Dore, ALD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Probably put me on. Like
so,
I like Google a lot of this stuff.
A lot of that stuff, like from a streetwear perspective, is cool to me. And like Satisfy in that running space is that. Like I think there's a lot of dope smaller brands that I could potentially rock out to. But Satisfy for sure is like my like just the aesthetics of everything and how different they move around and do things and promote and market this stuff.
That's fire. I gotta give me some Satisfy.
I never heard of Satisfy.
The problem is
expensive.
It's very expensive.
I thought you were gonna say Bandit because
it's kind of like the same.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a whole bunch of smaller brands that are super dope. Like Bandit is fire. Like I love Bandit is.
Y'all see Jada in a Bandit?
Yeah, I ran my half in Bandit, and they come out with some fire stuff too, and it's a little bit more affordable. But it's like, I mean, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheap.
Okay.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap. It's just not expensive.
It's just not as expensive as Satisfy. But like, there's so many dope like brands that are popping up, and maybe just new to me. Because I'm still new to this space, that I'm like, I can see myself running in that BQ. Like if I BQ and I'm running Boston, you're right. Putting it out in the air.
It might be in Detroit, because you ain't say that when you try to start on some 315. I know what you be saying behind closed doors, because it's even another level after the BQ that you mentioned. But we ain't got to talk about the list today. But we'll talk about it next time.
Nah, but there's a whole bunch of dope brands.
And I just bring it up, man, because running, I think, for all of us, it's not just about running. It's community, it's fashion, it's like health, mental. It's so many layers, bro, that running checks boxes for me, that I think is another reason why I love it so much. We pull in the driveway, man. You got any I'm going to ask the last question, like best advice. You got anything been haunting you?
Nah, I think other than how do you know what pace you gonna run that day? I mean, as you say, you just vibing, but how'd you get down to like your 7-minute paces that you do and able to keep them for a long time? You can give me like a cool 2-second spiel on that.
Time and commitment.
Okay,
that's it.
Yeah.
Don't go out there trying to be gangbusters and world beaters. Like, work yourself up to that speed.
Don't try to outpace Joe.
Don't try to run with Joe. Don't race Joe.
Joe is on the list, man.
Yeah. You
know what the list is, E?
You talking about the list of people that have done a under 3 hour marathon?
Yeah, black men that run sub 3. Yeah.
I think you told me that when I first started.
Okay, yeah.
I think the same day I told you that, Joe beat me, like tore me up that day.
Oh, I think I told you.
He
Don't do a shakeout. Or he wasn't doing a shakeout. Joe always. He just literally tried
was a 5K race pace for me.
You guys shook out.
Oh man.
I think Joe won in Detroit too.
Yeah, I think he is.
He won't be bound.
I messaged him the other day. He said he was.
Okay.
So.
He be having a whole race. I don't talk about Joe a lot, but he's probably raced 20 times this year, bro.
Oh, it's just an inspirational thing, man. Like he's one of those people that you look up to. Like it's one of those, and it helps that like he's forthcoming and wants to help other people.
Yeah, for sure.
So
shout out Joe and Lance and Tommy. Detroit is like doing some really dope things, man. I'm super excited to. We going out to Detroit like 40 deep in October, man. So we gonna be in the D 314 to 313. Yeah, man. So I appreciate Pusha P, man, my training partner, dog. My brother, man, really has like inspired me to want to just do this thing, and not just about getting faster, but like the camaraderie that we had when we run, man. Like it's truly changed my life, dog. And like if I didn't meet you in that marathon, I would have burnt. I don't know where I'd be, dog.
I'll be burnt out. I'm positive of that. Like it's a pleasure sharing this space with you, man. Like,
yeah,
for sure. Like I don't take it for granted. It's one of those things where you meet people in seasons of your life for a reason.
Yeah,
and you are one of those people, brother. Like,
appreciate you, man. And then our kids connecting, dog. I'm getting a real quick funny story about our kids. So our kids cool, be hanging out at Run Crew, but so my daughter started making these bracelets, right? And they would stay selling them at Run Crew. First of all, they made $130 at Run Crew, bro.
Dang,
they made more than I have ever made. Okay, and my youngest daughter, Violet, went to the Paul and said, hey, you owe me $10. He like, what? And then here come his son, Houston, with like an arm full of bracelets. He like, oh, dang. So we had to get that bread above it, man. Thank you, man. You paid. You did pay for your services. She's straight, you know. So that's just another layer, man. Like I think, like our kids being able to like grow up and like see, like, and specifically like black and brown men and women running, bro. Like
my daughter goes to school and tells all her teachers and classmates, I run marathons. To see that impact and then like I can't wait till they get a little bit older for me to like actually take them out there and run a mile, walk a mile. Like it's one of those things where it's like you don't know what the impact is until you're in those moments. Yeah, right. So it's and that gives you comfort. That knowing like, okay, I am doing something right as a family man. Right? Yeah. So yeah,
for sure. All right, man. One you gonna leave it, man. One training tip of the week, man. Somebody just started running, or they've been running for a bit and they might be in a rut. Like, what's like a training tip that you would like give somebody to kind of get them over the hump?
Over the hump, I would say, be selfish with your time. And that can go in various ways, but if running is giving you the joy and the impact you think it is, be selfish with your time, and do the things that you enjoy. And that's life, man.
Amen. Preach.
Like, I think it's hard for us to sometimes think about us first.
Yeah.
But I had to learn to be.
Because being selfish has like a negative connotation, but it really like I'm putting myself first. Like
if I wasn't this selfish with this, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be able to do these things, and I wouldn't be able to be in this right headspace. And all those kind of things. So I think that's my training tip. A little bit out of the box, but
I appreciate that, man. That's like a life hack, man.
Yeah, be selfish with your time.
Appreciate that, man. Mine is drink water, bro. Like, I've never drank this much water in my life. Literally, bro. Like, I haven't researched it, but I know the statistics on how many people drink not enough water is very high.
For sure.
And because we had like a heat wave in St. Louis, like I've been just drinking hella water and I feel good, dog. Yeah. I've never drank this much water in my life. Drink water, man. Hydrate. Yes. What about E? You got something?
Take that rest day and enjoy it. So I think that one day I was trying to run two different.
Talk to yourself too when you say that. I love that.
Wait, 2 different time trials.
Like I had to do like a race pace in the morning and then do like an easy run. And Ricky was like, "Nah, don't do that. Just run on Saturday."
Yeah.
So just take your rest day. That's fine.
Yep. Amen.
Can I ask y'all what's your biggest marathon training tips? Like going into it, like what's your biggest tips? Either running during a marathon or training for it, or like fueling. Just anything that sticks out to you.
Biggest training tip for an actual marathon.
Yep.
I would.
I would say keep your easy, man. Keep your easy days easy. The hardest thing is when you start to get faster, it's harder and harder to go slower.
Gotcha.
So like my easy pace got way faster, bro. And I didn't like it at first, but I'm like, dang, this is a product of me training for 3 years now. I'm getting faster, but I'm just more mindful of like doing my easy. And all because I'm faster doesn't mean I need to run fast all the time, and that takes time for me to kind of really like. That took a time for me to like wrap my head around like, okay, you're faster, but your pace is faster, but still keep it easy, and also listen to your body because your body feels things before you might think things. So I would say keep it easy. And listen to your body, man. And if you need to rest. I think just as you said. Yep.
Yeah, and I got one, and Jordan talks about this all the time. Focus on your effort. Like it does. Like your effort doesn't mean I have to go 6 minutes a mile. Your effort is like, okay, am I running at a pace where I feel like I'm giving a lot of effort, right?
Gotcha.
And that could be slow, that could be fast, whatever it is. But if you focus on your effort, you're automatically going to be training in the right lane. So yeah,
it's a good one. Effort. Shout out,
focus
coach.
on effort.
Yeah. So what's next, man? I like this, man. This was fun, man.
This was fun. Yeah.
Next race, we got Detroit coming up. We on week 12 weeks away.
Yep.
I
think I'm signed up for the Market Mile.
Did you?
Dang.
That's like next week, bro.
Yeah, I know. But
you didn't tell your coaches about that to Jordan?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just told on yourself.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that offline. I'm scared to do a mile, bro.
Yeah, no, but I think I'm out of town, so I can't.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, I'm out of town.
Damn, out of town.
What was your goal pace for that? If you could.
Oh, 5.
Sub 5?
No, 5.
5 flat?
Yeah.
5. You might live 459. Okay. All right, man. Stay tuned. P gonna run sub 5 sooner than later, but not the Market Mile.
No.
All right. All right, man. That's it, man. I kind of don't want to go, but we gotta go. It's the home stretch. We put into the driveway. Ding dong. We home. And this is the Ricky Route episode 4 with Pusha P, Moody on the production, and we out.
We talk about the Paul clap.
Oh no! I didn't hit stop. Matter of fact, I'm gonna edit this. I'm putting this first. Thank you, E. I'm so glad we didn't stop. This gonna be on the end and the beginning. All right.
I had to come back for it.
Thank you, E. Someone, you producing your ass off today. Okay. The Paul clap. I'm gonna get close to the camera. The Paul clap is the Paul clap. When I first used it, before I used it, I asked Paul for permission. Okay? I see so many people doing the Paul clap, including my wife, other people's wives, friends, mugs in other cities at this point. You gotta ask permission. The Paul clap, Paul, and he's so humble, like he's never even said this, but I'm gonna say it. This is the Paul clap. After you run, you put the camera up, you clapping, people going her, you know? You gotta pay respect, pay homage to where the Paul clap came from, and so everyone knows, no secret. Thank you again, E. It's very important.
Stole my whole flow.
The Paul clap was invented by Paul. So the least you can do is just, if you already done it 20 times, it's cool. But not, just shoot my brother DM and say, hey man, I've used this all the time. Is it cool if I continue to use it?
I'm gonna send that contract over.
You got anything to say about the Paul clap?
Hey,
And where it originated from? Where did it start?
It started because look, I'm my true nature is being shy in front of the camera. Right, I'm not used to putting myself out there, and that's another thing running gave me is like a sense of creativity and not caring what other people think. Right.
Yeah.
But the clap came from me being in front of the camera and wanting to like do something, and clapping just came naturally. But it grew into like a more mental thing. Is like we talk all the time about like physically doing things.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, if it's a walk, if it's a jog, if it's a fast run, whatever it may be, like give yourself some type of praise.
Yeah.
Because other people may not give that to you. So I think from my standpoint, it came out of like, all right, I got to do something. But I'm also proud of myself because I just accomplished this thing. And the best way to know how to like to get that is just like, people clap for people, when they're proud of them, like when they've done something, when they've accomplished something. So yeah, that's where it goes.
Yeah, get you some name tags on those.
We can hear the clap. We clapping. Paul clap on the beginning and the end. On that note, we gonna clap it up, man. We out,
Thanks,
man.
Paul.
P.E. And I'm Ricky Route. It's the Ricky Route. Skirt.
Peace.
Damn, I'm so glad you didn't cut it out, man.